Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and you can see me hanging out in my test world here because I'm about to demonstrate some of the new features available in logistics pipes, currently version 0.1.5. Logistics pipes I haven't really shown since 0.1.1, so I figured it's a good time to do a little mod spotlight on it. So let's check out what he's added for us with the latest versions of logistics pipes. So I've got a very basic system set up right here where we can convert wooden planks, and we've got our standard provider pipe, which can provide things. Now, there's a new interface on the provider pipe where you can specify what's going to be provided. So no longer is it going to just pull anything out of this chest if you don't want it to. If you leave it empty, it'll pull anything like you want. So let's give this guy a try real quick. I'm going to create myself a requester pipe, which as we know, that's provider. There's requester. And some stone transport pipes, just for demonstration purposes. So right now, if I grab my requester pipe, and I grabbed a stick, for example, let's say I wanted to request 4 sticks. It would grab 2 pieces of wood and spit out 4 sticks. Thank you very much. However, if I tell this guy that you're only allowed to pump out glowstone from the system, it's no longer going to be allowed to pull wood, so we're not going to be able to get the wooden planks out that we need, even though they're in there. And you can do the opposite by doing exclude. You can say, don't pull out glowstone, but everything else. So that's cool. That's just a neat little option that's available for provider pipes now. We've also got a new pipe called the Supplier Pipe, and in order to build one of those, we simply need to take 2 pieces of lapis lazuli and put it around a basic logistics pipe. That gives us the Supplier Pipe. Let's check this guy out because he's really pretty awesome. If we place down a Supplier Pipe next to an empty chest, let's take any items out of here that are currently in there. It really doesn't matter what's in the chest. And we open up our interface, you can see this option here that says items to keep stocked. And what this means is it's going to try and keep the amount of items that we tell it inside the chest. And it'll constantly detect. So let's tell it for now we want to keep 24 items in there. You can also see that it didn't actually take the items out of my inventory. It only placed kind of an image in there of the item. And once we close the interface, it's going to read the inventory, detect that there's currently not 24 sticks in there, and start pulling the required amount of wood out automatically. And it'll produce all the sticks necessary. Ta-da, 24. And if I were to take this 24 out, it'll do the same thing. It'll automatically grab 24 more for me and keep this inventory supplied with the sticks I request. You can open up the interface on this guy and you can take whatever item you want in your hand and right-click to increase the amount and left-click to decrease the amount. So we can make this whatever we want. We could bump it up to 32, for example. And it'll go as high as 255. The partial requests option is there for when you don't have quite enough items in your inventory. So let's check that out. We'll let this fill up to 32. Ta-da! And I'm going to get most of the wood out of here and make it so that there's only enough to make 4 sticks. And I'm going to increase this up to 40. And you'll note that because it doesn't have enough wood to create 8 more sticks, it's not going to do anything right now. Just hanging out, nothing's happening. But if I open up the interface and tell it partial requests is yes, then it'll try and get the 8, and if it fails, it'll work its way down, and it'll partially fill the request. So it got up to 36, it did the best it could. But I'll put my wood back in there now, and it'll automatically detect, hey, I can get more wood. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more and fill this guy back up to 40. Ta-da! So that's the Supplier Pipe. The next really great feature that was added, let me place down my Supplier Pipe again, but down here, and I'm going to move this guy off. We now have teleport pipe functionality, so those of you who are fans of Zelda's teleport pipes, which are currently being maintained by Stormbringer, you can connect teleport pipes to your logistics system. The only thing you need to do is make sure that the frequencies are the same. Let's use frequency 9, and you have to make sure both sides have receiving set to true. So we'll go up to 9, and receiving true. And now we've got some green lines on the side of these pipes, meaning everything's connected. And I can go ahead and open up my supplier here again. And let's say that we want to have 10 pieces of wood at all times. Or 11, why not? 10 pieces of wood. And now we've got some green lines on the side of these pipes, meaning everything's connected. And I can go ahead and open up my supplier here again. And let's say that we want to have 10 pieces of wood at all times, or 11, why not? And if everything's working properly, the teleport pipes should allow these two things to communicate, and everything works great. Thank you very much. The next item to demonstrate for you guys is the remote orderer. This thing is really pretty neat. The remote orderer allows you to remotely request any item from your logistics pipe system through any type of logistics pipe. So, if we knock this guy off, and we just set down a basic logistics pipe right now, and open up the interface by right-clicking on it with the remote orderer, it'll show us all the items available both in the chests connected to this system, as well as the items connected through automatic crafting tables. And you can request any number of items by changing the items down here. So let's say I wanted 10 pieces of wooden planks. I could simply hit the request button, and it would request 10 wooden planks for me. Ta-da! You can also request items that your automatic crafting tables can make. So let's say we wanted 4 wooden sticks. And if you have a long line of tables, or if you have any kinds of other things in here, you can pretty much request anything that this system detects as being available, both through provider pipes or crafting pipes. It's an amazing tool. Next up, we've got some changes to the crafting logistics pipe. As you can see, currently our crafting table is set up to convert 2 wooden planks into 4 sticks. If we place down our crafting pipe, what you're used to having to do is click in here and say 4 sticks from 2 wooden planks. But no longer do you have to do that. If you're connected to an automatic crafting table, and only automatic crafting tables work at this point, you can click the import button, and it'll read the recipe in the automatic crafting table, and automatically populate your system for you. Looking pretty cool. And that pretty much covers all the things that have changed since the last time I demonstrated Logistics Pipe for you guys. It's an amazing mod. It really adds a lot of neat functionality to Buildcraft pipes, and it has a lot of cool features. I know that Craft is working on a couple other things for us, and pretty soon I think he's going to get ready to move out of the alpha stage into the beta stage. Once that happens, I might do a whole new video just featuring all the pipes so that I have one main video, instead of making you guys watch 2 or 3 where there's updates. So this is Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed checking out Logistics Pipes as of 0.1.5. Let's all show Craft our support because, like I said, it's an awesome mod. Can't wait to see where he goes with it next. Take it easy, guys.